What would an extra $100 a week change for you?
I think I'll buy more steaks.
Buy more clothes?
I would spend it on food.
I would go somewhere to travel.
It's very little money. I would buy some sweeties, coffee, and just chill with friends.
Most probably I would invest it.
It could cover a holiday, wipe out a credit card, or give you a little breathing room if you're having a tough month. Now imagine earning that and much more with minimal effort. That's exactly what passive income is. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 different passive income ideas, and more importantly, how to actually set each one of those up so your money starts working for you and not the other way around. Over the past few years, I've tried more passive income ideas than I can even count. Some worked, some totally flopped, but they all taught me the same thing. Passive income is building assets that work for you over time. You could actually compare it to planting a tree. You put in the work up front, whether that's your time, your money, or both, and eventually the tree starts producing fruit year after year without you having to replant it. So the key to making passive income comes down to setting up the right systems or assets and then giving them the time to grow so you can actually enjoy the rewards, whether that's $100 a week or $1,000 a week. One of the best ways to start making that money is, surprise, surprise, this. Creating and posting content on YouTube. Whether that's videos or podcasts, this is one of the most powerful and long-term income machines you can build. But it's not 100% passive at first because you need to spend some time actually making the content and building a community, right? It all goes back to growing the tree. To get started, you need to pick a niche that people are actually searching for and that solves a clear problem for a specific audience. For example, helping small businesses grow online like we do at Hostinger Academy, sharing recipes, or reviewing video games. You can go for something new and trending to grow fast, but you risk a drop. Or play it slow and steady and grow slower but safer with a long-term demand niche. It's all up to you. Once you make your video, it can make money for years without you doing anything. That is the power of evergreen content. I mean, I'm sure, well, I hope, someone will still be searching for passive income ideas in a few years. YouTube has some rules though, and to unlock ad revenue, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in the last 12 months, which is not impossible, especially if you post 1 or 2 videos a month. And with AI, you can now write scripts, generate voiceovers, and assist with video editing, so hitting that goal is easier than ever. Now, when you're eligible to monetize your content, your revenue will be measured in what's called revenue per thousand views, RPM for short, which varies a lot by niche. A cooking channel might earn $2 or $3 per thousand views, whereas a finance or business channel might earn $15 or $20 per view. Let's be conservative and say you're getting $5 RPM. To make $100 per week, you need roughly 20,000 views every week. I'd love to spend the rest of this video talking about this, but unlike Rihanna, this is not what you came here for. So, if you want a full tutorial on how to make money with YouTube, drop a comment down below. The next idea on this list is digital products, which have become one of the most popular and highest margin passive income streams that you can build. Digital products are great because you can create them once and sell them indefinitely with almost no cost per sale. Some popular options are online courses, ebooks, stock photos and videos, digital templates, Notion dashboards, design assets, written guides. You get the idea. You can sell pretty much about anything. And the profit margins are pretty solid. If you price your product at $25 and just sell one a week, that's already $100 a month. And unlike physical products, there's no inventory, shipping, or restocking to worry about. The catch though is getting people to actually buy the products. One of the biggest mistakes we've all made, yes, I've also tried this idea, is creating something nobody's asking for, or that's too generic. So trust me when I say you'll want to hold your golden retriever excitement and do some real market research. like checking social media to see if people have expressed interest, or even better, pre-selling it to test the waters. All right, look at this example from Reddit. This person created a symptom tracker for people with Hashimoto's thyroid disease. I know, it doesn't get more specific than that. And they made $200 in 1 month. Now, once you know there's demand, create your product. Set up a marketplace store or a website to avoid high transaction fees and promote it the same way you would with affiliate marketing. And use AI. It can seriously help you with almost every step, from market research to product creation to promotion, even with building the website itself if you go for hosting your horizons. Also, on the digital side, we've got affiliate marketing, which translates into connecting people to products that already exist and getting paid a commission every time they're purchased. So making money with affiliate marketing is a bit easier than investing, or at least the math is. To make $100 per week, you just multiply how much you earn per sale by the number of sales. The way I've done affiliate marketing before is by focusing on selling in a niche that I understand or care about, like making money online. Then I've chosen a product or service with recurring commissions so I can keep earning every month. For example, a project management tool subscription. And then I've created content that genuinely helps people solve a problem, like a tutorial on passive income ideas. And once I have that, I drive traffic to that content through YouTube, a blog, social media, or a website. By the way, you can build a website really easy with Hosting Your Horizons just by talking to AI and describing what you want to create. I've left a special link for you in the description. Now, if you only rely on social media platforms, algorithms can change and income can disappear overnight. That's why having a website is super important. You control the traffic, the audience, and how you monetize it. AI can also research which products in your niche pay the best commissions, generate content ideas, even write blog posts, and analyze which pages are converting the best. Now, while you're doing this, keep in mind that affiliate marketing only works if you help people solve a problem or make a decision. So don't spam links everywhere. Focus on building an audience or traffic source, and don't try to juggle 10 affiliate programs at once. Oh, and by the way, you need an existing audience or really grow it before you see any real cash coming in. And just like affiliate marketing, print on demand is all about creating something once and selling it over and over and over again. You make a design, list it on a platform, and every sale after that is truly passive. I'm sure you've seen t-shirts on Etsy, phone cases on Redbubble, or merch on Amazon. And the chances are they've been created with print-on-demand platforms like Printify or Printful. The thing with print-on-demand, though, is that it's gotten pretty competitive. What works now is finding niches with real demand but lower competition. For example, a funny dog mug will compete with millions of listings, but a golden retriever mom marathon runner mug will have way less competitors. You all remember Elizabeth, right? She created a mug store with Hosting Her Horizons, integrated it with Printful, and now it's generating daily sales without her having to touch it. Horizons offers many integrations, which is great if you want to do print on demand or just have your own e-commerce site. And it's supported by over 100 different payment methods, so you don't need to worry about setting them yourself. Now, the more assets you create, the higher your chances of making sales, and AI can really speed things up by helping you research trending niches, generate design ideas, create the actual artwork, and even optimize your product listings with the right SEO keywords. Alright, I've shown you different ways to make passive income, but there's one concept that makes all of them come together, and that's called skill stacking. What this essentially means is instead of treating each idea separately, you use one to amplify the others. For example, if you're a finance professional, you can start a YouTube channel, earn from ads, affiliates, and eventually a paid course. Or if you're a fitness coach, you can build an Instagram audience, sell a training program, a nutrition guide, and then a monthly subscription app. Your one piece of content can basically become a YouTube video, a blog post, a newsletter, a short form clip, and a lead magnet for your email list. Okay, and actually, before I wrap up, let me just tell you about the simplest passive income ideas that requires literally no building at all, and that is renting things you already own. Maybe if you want to start somewhere to test your motivation, this is the way to do it. You can rent out a spare room through Airbnb or similar platforms. Maybe storage space or a garage on Neighbor. Clothes on Rent the Runway or By Rotation. Or even camera gear and other equipment on KidSplit. This won't make you a millionaire, but it can generate consistent income from assets you already have. So, my last advice. Pick one passive income idea, start small, and let time do the heavy lifting. The tree doesn't grow overnight, but it won't grow at all if you never plant it. And if you want to go deeper on any of these, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our new videos. We've got a great one coming next week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.